This Road to Prosperity video is sponsored by Vandergraaf. Visit vandergraaf.com to learn more about how their advanced drum motor technology reduces maintenance costs while delivering reliability and longevity for belt conveyors operating in the harshest of environments.
You also mentioned something that anytime I talk with an economist or really anyone within the industry and this topic comes up, I'm curious sort of what the status is, and that's the IIJA. I know those funds were obviously a big boon when the bill was announced and passed, and there's been maybe there were some delays early in getting some of the funds out, and depending on who you talk to, funds could be flowing really smoothly, or there could still be a holdup. So I'm curious, big picture, what you're seeing as far as how that disbursement's going, and if how you see that maybe disbursement or lack thereof affecting the non-building sector.
Yeah, but by far the biggest IIJA category is highway, street, bridge, and lots of announcements across the board on the IIJA by the White House. So they would tell you that this is doing great. Contractors on the highway side, very few of them tell me that they are working on IIJA funded projects. Maybe the money is coming soon. There still have been big questions about how the Build America, Buy America Act applies to different materials. How can a contractor have confidence that every nut and bolt they are in a part that they're buying has qualified? What's the waiver process? Will that actually work in practice when you have to go to Washington to get an answer rather than to your state division director for federal highway? I do think that the water and sewer projects, that those have really ramped up thanks to the act, that so much of that money is through the state revolving funds, which were already a well-working mechanism, and had many more projects teed up ready to go if they could get funding. So now they have. So that's been a very strong growth category, and I do attribute that to the IIJA. And there's still very strong prospects of more things, and I think 2024 will show more of that showing up in orders and construction put in place. But I think people were way too optimistic that as soon as the president signed the bill, the money would be turned into contracts. It's taken longer than even I expected, but I've been around Washington long enough to know that things that get announced don't necessarily turn into construction right away. There's no such thing as shovel ready.
Thank you to Vandergraaf for sponsoring this Road to Prosperity video. To learn more about how their advanced drum motor technology reduces maintenance costs while delivering reliability and longevity for belt conveyors operating in the harshest of environments, visit vandergraaf.com.